Inner self, termed soul Atman in Hinduism and other sacred scriptures of the world, is it different from the physical manifest self, the form of a human being, the form of life on Mother Earth, the real self of us, the true inner self is totally distinct from the physical manifest self. The physical manifest self, the form of a human being, the body, is inert matter. If the soul Atman within the body did not exist, the body would simply decay and die. It is the consciousness present within a living being, a human being, the inner self, the super consciousness that exists within human beings that makes life go on. The truth of life is, it is our soul Atman, the inner self, that has manifested the human form, the garb of a human being, to work out its karma, remove the dross, impurities within. It is our inner self, it is our soul Atman that is on its cosmic journey of 8.4 million manifestations, an earthly life cycle of 96.4 million years. A long journey indeed. In the cosmic domain, ever since the Big Bang occurred, our inner self, the super consciousness, the consciousness, the truth of life that exists within us in our heart, started on its cosmic journey. Initially, it manifested the form of an amoeba, single cell formation, the first manifestation in the cosmic life cycle. As per the theory of evolution by Charles Darwin, it further evolved into multicell formation, then insect life, then plant life, then animal life, until the last manifest form as an animal. The soul Atman, our true inner self, has already manifested 7.3 million manifestations, 7.3 million bodies. In the human form alone, we have 1.1 million manifestations to reach the stage of enlightenment, Kevalya Jnana. It is only when human beings realize our inner self, realize our true identity with God Almighty, we gain enlightenment. The essence of life on Mother Earth is, the existence of human beings on Mother Earth is for the prime purpose of the soul Atman reaching its logical end of life, regaining its prime, pristine, original, pure form. It is the stage when our true inner self, devoid of all impurities within, reaches the 8.4 millionth manifestation. The goal of life of every human being is removing the dross impurities within our soul Atman, our true inner self. The goal of pranayama, form of yoga, is reaching our inner self. The goal of meditation, every form of meditation, yoga, is reaching our true inner self that resides within our heart as our soul Atman. And what is a soul Atman? Every soul Atman is God Almighty in minuscule form that exists within us. The properties of every soul Atman and God Almighty all the time remaining the same. If a particle of dust is an independent soul Atman. The whole mound is God Almighty. If an individual piece of puzzle is an independent soul Atman, the completed puzzle, God Almighty. For realizing our true inner self, one needs traveling the path of spirituality, following the dictates within the Bhagavad Gita, the most and the foremost of all sacred scriptures existing on Mother Earth. The sacred Bhagavad Gita of Hinduism tells us how to realize this true inner self, how to cut across the shackles of karma. By burning our karma in its entirety, human beings reach the stage of enlightenment, Kevalya Jnana. The goal of every form of life, the goal of human beings always remain realizing our true identity, merging our true inner self with God Almighty. Always remember, we have one life to live, the present life. We do not know what form of life our soul Atman shall manifest in the next manifestation. We must always attempt to travel the spiritual path now, removing the dross, impurities within our soul Atman. The true inner self is the ultimate goal of every soul Atman. The human body is meant to assist the soul Atman in its purification. The cleansing of the soul Atman within is only possible through the highest manifest stage of life, the form of human beings. It is only in the human form the soul Atman regains its prime, pristine, original, pure form, never otherwise. The duty of a human being in all phases of life is truthfully carrying out the dictates of our soul Atman within.